today permit me to make a manifestation before this chamber, referring my complaint against the Senate President and asking the Committee on Ethics to investigate the complaint I hereby submit for their consideration and urgent action. We have long been criticized by the public for making charges while failing to substantiate those charges. The complaint I am referring to, the Ethics Committee, is not in the nature of sweeping yet essentially unprovable set of allegations. In fact, the complaint is 14 pages and we have annexed 74 pages of evidence, Mr. President, certified true copies from the DPWH and the DBM. These are findings based on fact, based on actual documents, and on real and binding provisions of our Constitution and our laws. In the broadest strokes, Mr. President, this complaint submits that the Senate President has made a career of perverting the public good and public funds for private pecuniary gain with utter contempt for the laws and ethical conduct required of public officials, in particular, elected officials. The determination of the Senate President's obvious and damning conflict of interest in proposing and benefiting from public programs and public works to his own personal financial gain will be easy. The relevant constitutional provisions and laws have been enumerated in my complaint. These specific instances and circumstances by which the Senate President violated the laws are listed down. We are here to be public servants, to work for the public good, even if it comes down to our own personal expense. We are certainly not here to craft laws while trying to find crafty ways to ignore the very same laws we are sworn not only to uphold, but to improve upon if need be. Mr. President, let me repeat, for the record and the consideration of my colleagues, that what I am submitting to the Ethics Committee is not an unsubstantiated collection of allegations, but fully documented and thoroughly researched charges. Charges that, if soberly scrutinized, will certainly compel action on the part of this Chamber's Ethics Committee. Ilea iacta est. The die is cast. The ethical Rubicon has been crossed. Presented with the legal, financial, and ethical Gordian knot of his own creation, the Senate President's vindication or ultimate condemnation requires that the knot be sliced through with razor-sharp sword of impartial justice and the intellectual rigor and objectivity that are the finest traditions of this chamber.